like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the high.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
And welcome to the TurnBuckle Talk podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. So, let's get into it, y'all. How y'all doing? So, third episode in a row. Just trying to get it out. So, let's talk about stuff. So, and when I say this, I don't mean this as a bad thing. I really don't know if it's a work or not, or he's hurt or not. And I say it's not a bad thing for me to know because sometimes it's good I don't know. Like for business, you know, it's good that I gotta guess if, or not even guess, just not know. To usually, hey, listen, usually I know all kind of stuff. I know when somebody hurt. I know when somebody not hurt. I know when someone get written off TV and stuff. And sometimes I don't. So, but with the self situation, anytime I feel like I'm going, like anytime I feel like I'm a no, or not even no, like anytime I feel like I'm leaning towards always to work, then something comes out and it's not, you know, or I mean, like something comes out, or interview comes out, or stuff comes out, and it makes me feel a different way. Like yesterday, I had told you I was 75% sure it was a work. And then I seen the interview, or not even an interview. Seth was on the Rich Eisen show yesterday, hosting. He was there hosting yesterday, right? And they asked him about his injury. And Seth said he was wearing the cast, and like he's wearing the cast in a boot, and he got crutches on the side. And he talked about how Monday he went to the specialist, right? And they looked at his knee, but they couldn't tell him nothing because it was too swollen. All right, and they will have to go in there again to see what's up. Nah, listen. There was more to that interview, and there was more to what was said, right? Now you can nitpick what he was saying in certain things. Like I know my body, you know, that I'm gonna be at SummerSlam, but so my wife is there, right? And we can just chuck it up to okay, alright, he's really hurt. I get it, I understand, and go from there, you know. But again, you can nitpick that, and then like and just say, oh, it's a work, all right, and then you can nitpick, and then or you can take the interview or what he said at face value, and say he's hurt, and it's not a work, and go from there. But you're gonna have people who feel like it's a work still, you know. You're gonna have people that you can't tell nothing's true, right? And they don't think it's a work, and and then until then, you know. But and there are some stuff out there that say that Seth has an injury, right? And he's getting the work done, right? And it's not as serious than it should be. But you got Seth saying something different. Now Seth could be lying. You know, Seth could be lying, and then you got to think about it. All eyes are on him. So there's that too, right? All eyes are on him right now, and all you see is him in his fashion. All right, so like there's that, but again, anytime I lean one way on this situation, something comes out and makes me feel like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was right. But you know, so the Jelly Roll and Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton and Logan Paul situation. So listen, we get one of these a couple of times out of the year. Okay, like it happens. A celebrity comes in and wants to wrestle, you know. And sometimes we get in our feelings about the shit, and we feel like, hell, you know, stay out of wrestling and stuff. But no, if Jelly Roll's gonna put in the work, which he has, he's lost a shit ton of weight. It's inspiring, you know. It's inspiring. Like, he's lost a ton of weight, all right, because he wants to get in the ring, and he's a fan, all right. And he said, and like, for me, if they take it serious, then it's not a big deal to me. It's not. All right. And then, would I rather seen Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre in a full match? Yeah, at SummerSlam, maybe so. But they threw that away for Saturday Night Main Event. All right, and they put it in there, and then there was a finish. Orton won. So there's no need to put that on SummerSlam when there was a finish, right? Now, my only thing about this situation is, at the pay-per-view, who wins? Now, obviously, Drew and Logan Paul should win. They should win. It's the better team. Now, that don't mean jack shit when it comes to wrestling, all right? Because when Damian Priest fought Bad Bunny won, right? And Damian Priest shouldn't have lost to Bad Bunny, right? So Randy Orton and Jelly Roll might win, all right? On the sole purpose of entertainment, right? Now, is Jelly Roll gonna go in there and wrestle 10 minutes? No. Jelly Roll might have a hot tag, all right, at best. And for those who don't know what a hot tag is, it's what Jade was doing when Bianca and her were tagging. Like, Bianca would do, like, and I'm not saying Corey Jade can't wrestle. Right? I'm not saying she can't wrestle a whole match. I'm not saying that. But usually, what happens when she was tagging with Bianca, Bianca would do the beginning of the work, and they'd be a tag here and there from Jade, but Jade would come back out the ring, right? And then when Bianca's getting beat up, it's a hot tag. And the hot tag, she come in there, and Jade would do all her power moves, power spots, right? So they're probably gonna do that with Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's gonna have a certain amount of hot spots he does, right? Not as much as Jade does, no, but you know, Jelly Roll's been doing this fucking clothesline lately. He did it last night on the late night show. All right, Jelly Roll was hosting it, and he had Randy Orton in there. Now, when this was announced, so it was announced on Raw that it was announced on Raw that it was going to happen. So when this was announced, right, everybody had to know something. They was going to promote this match. All right, and now did I know that Drew and Logan Paul was going to be on that show too? No. Did I feel like it could happen? Yeah, because they try to promote this as much as they can. But Jelly Roll did his clothesline, choke slam, and he put Logan Paul through a table. Right? Let's rewind a year ago. He did that same choke slam to Austin Theory, which people don't give him enough credit. Austin Theory enough credit. Like, he can sell. Right? If it wasn't for him, that wouldn't have got over as much as it did. You know? Like, if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for Austin Theory, which, you know, like, I really like, at one point I was saying about Austin Theory, he's not my cup of tea, and to an extent he's still not my cup of tea, but Buddy can wrestle. Like, and there shouldn't be a sponge against him because that was Vince's next pick. Right? Because ever since Vince has left the building and everything, like, Austin Theory has never been the same since. Like creative wise. Alright? He ain't never been the same since. Alright? And it goes to show you Triple H, you know, he has his own people. He does. He really do. And like, you would think that Austin Theory would have been one of his handpicked dudes too. Because regardless of what Triple H does with certain people, and he has his people, Triple H still has a look he goes for, and Austin Theory is that look he goes for. Alright, him and Vince go for that same look. Now, Vince also goes for those bigger guys. Pause. Extremely pause. Alright? But Austin Theory's good in the ring. Now, does he need a new finisher? Maybe. Does he need a new gimmick? Yeah. And then what they doing to Jason Waller is a crime too. He's good in the ring. He can talk on the mic. He can get the fans to boo him. But he's just the New Day's lackey right now. Alright? And it's like we're not even getting into the Grayson Waller and Austin Theory tag team. It's like they split them up, and that was it. You know, I see Austin Theory more on Instagram on his stories than I do it. I see him on Monday Night Raw. You know, like they usually use him on the main event and everything. And let me jump into somebody else right quick. Cross. You're not going to tell me they haven't signed him. Regardless if it's not been said, you can tell it's been done. His contract runs out next month, right? Right? No, no. Now he's getting more TV time, and he's getting promo time too. Like regardless, I mean, like there was a promo. There was a promo with him and Sammy. I mean, not him and Sammy, but like him talking about Sammy, right? Like he's getting like last Monday he got TV time and he took out Sammy, right? This Monday he got some more. He didn't have a match, but he's getting more and more TV time. You don't do that with somebody that's going to leave. Now, they did it with Ricochet, right? Like Ricochet, before he went crazy, and just been rambling off on Twitter. Like he like his contract was running out. He said he wasn't signing back, and he did the deed. Like he put Braun Breaker over, right? All right, but this ain't the same. This ain't the same. Like this ain't the same at all. Well, like what's going on with Cross, you know? Nah, is it working? It's been working. Before they just like it was working before they before the E decided, hey, let's use him. It was working then, right? Right? Yeah, like it was working then. Right? He was getting over before that. Now, listen. He's not my cup of tea. Like, he's done. Like, can he promo? Yeah. Yeah. Is he over? Yeah. He is. He is. Like, and I hope it works for him. I really do. I don't like his in-ring style. Never, like, that ain't never been my cup of tea. But do I hope he gets over? Yeah. Especially if he's signed back with the WWE. Now, this could be well, sorry y'all. I gotta see what this Rikishi thing is about, but we'll go from there after that. But I don't know, y'all. So look, this Rikishi thing that he thinks his family to be and everything, and if they're not booked right, which the only person that he talks about, the only person that he talks about that is not being done right is Jimmy. I mean Jay. Now, like, I'm pretty sure he feels like Roman and Jay shouldn't be tagging at SummerSlam. Like, I'm pretty sure this is where this is going with him. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure he wants them to be main event or something. Alright? And they probably are for the main event Sunday. Night 1 of SummerSlam. Like I wish he stopped. I wish he shut the fuck up. Like like dog, and then when people get on him, oh, I got feelings too. I'm a father. Yes, you're a very biased fucking father. Yes, you're a father, but shut the fuck up, please, Rikishi. Shut the fuck up. All right, all right. Like Jen just said, your sons, your family can't manage everything, dog. I like when there's releases, and I'm not saying no one should. Well, I'm not saying someone should be released, but when there's a release, you know who don't gotta worry about getting released? Jimmy, Solo, Jay, Roman, right? The Tonga brothers, the GM for NXT. None of these people are getting released because of who they are. Now, some of them shouldn't, but there was a time. There was a time that Jimmy and Jay, well, not even Jimmy, not even Jay. There was a time that Jimmy should have got fucking released, and the only reason he didn't because of who his cousins were. You need to stop that shit, Rikishi, dog. Be happy. Be happy on what is happening with them. One of your sons holds the United States title right now. Now, should he win more? Sure. How he wins, I don't care. I don't care. But he holds the United States title. Your other two sons are one of the best tag teams, or the best, not by me, but are one of the best tag teams in the world today. Period. If they start wrestling now, they would go into the Hall of Fame as a tag team. Right? That's how Jimmy getting in. Jim might get in. Jim might get in twice. Right? But definitely that's how Jimmy's getting in. Okay, as a tag team. All right. Well, when you mention, the Hardys and the Dudley Boys, the best tag team in the world. Edge and Christian, Devolution, Harlem Heat. You're gonna mention the Hardys, like you are. And I mean the Usos. Like you're gonna mention the Usos, dog. It's gonna happen. Ain't no way around it. They will be mentioned. They will be mentioned as one of the best tag teams in the world. And some people are gonna say they are the best tag team in the world. But Rikishi, your boys don't have to run the main event picture all the time. It doesn't have to happen all the time, dog. It don't. Now, since we on the top of Rome, or the Usos, or whatever, alright? Romans don't do something that I'm not going to say Cena hasn't done it. Because when it was the CM Punk build up with him and CM Punk, he was there for it. So, but until SummerSlam, Roman's booked for every Raw. Even though he's supposed to be a SmackDown guy, but we can't even do that no more. We can't even go that no more. Roman's booked the next 2 weeks. Build up this SummerSlam. He's gonna be in town, wherever they at, and that's cool because you need him there to build this story, to build this feud. He's not gonna wrestle. That's not gonna happen. And to understand, I don't really care about that. because he hasn't had a full time schedule to wrestle in years. All right, so I'm just happy he's back. All right, all right, so we can get some of this shit done and get some stories done. All right, so you know, but just for him to feel like his kids need to be a part of everything, right? They already are, dog. It, it's the biggest problem I have right now. All right, it's the biggest problem I have right now. Thinking, thinking his kids need to be a part of everything. Because here's the thing, they already are part of everything. They are. They are. Alright. The only thing they ain't a part of it. No, I can't. Well, a Samoan is on every brand. Is what I'm gonna say. On Raw, on NXT, and SmackDown. Okay. Alright. They just can't main event everything, dog. Like, get this shit time to breathe. Please, please, like, but so the Goldberg thing. I hope it goes away because I see more and more people on my side with this situation. Like, he really does sound like a bitter old man, dog. Like he really does sound like a bitter old man. Hey, he really does sound like somebody who needs to just sit down and chill. Okay. Like like what did he say? I'm just gonna you guys news. Somebody said that Goldberg. I mean, the people that are overbooked are the ones that usually complain at the end, and that's true because Goldberg was overbooked and overused, and all he does now is bitch. All right, all right. What, and I'm gonna say this again. If Goldberg wanted a different kind of treatment or retirement tour, he should have went to AEW when they talked about what they was gonna do with him. I went that route, but no, he burnt that bridge. He talked that shit, alright, and then he talked shit about AEW and their company, and then he went a different route, and karma got him. Alright, you had Brett. Brett said he would have cut his speech off even earlier than that. Brett said he would have cut it off when his music hit. And a lot of my problems with Goldberg is what he did to Brett. Now, Goldberg can say all he wants, that he's sorry and everything, but he still did it. You know, and I know we shouldn't look at it that way, and I shouldn't look at it that way, but sometimes I do. And I do believe everybody deserves a second chance. I do. But then hearing him how ungrateful he is, I'm just. It's not. It's like. So, you know. But I heard that the Young Bucks might go to the E. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't. I think. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I get more in that next week when I hear more about it. I will. Sorry, y'all. But I'm going to end the show with that. Make sure you got like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch New Breed. And I'm out, y'all. This is the Higher Gun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.